morning, it's 10 to 9 on Wednesday. I'm in Pontypridd rail station at the moment, coffee in hand. What's left of it anyway. I've been drinking it on the train whilst working on my laptop this morning. You might be wondering, what on earth are you doing at such an ungodly early hour in Ponty rail station? No, it's not that early really, is it? It is for me, mind. I have got a urology appointment to Royal Glamorgan Hospital today. I've been waiting for so long, and then there was like a cancellation and they rang me up and said, can you go? I was like, oh, I've got a really busy week. This is my thought bubble. I've got so much to do, like catching up after the holiday, because I'm trying to prepare for a big, not a big gig, but a gig that involves a lot of preparation basically, and I'm so behind with it. But anyway, I took the appointment because I thought it might be another 2 years. I don't know how long it is I've been waiting. If any of you have been watching the channel for a while, you remember me having a colposcopy appointment and a smear test. It was around that time that I went on the waiting list, and it's only just come through now, and that's only because somebody else cancelled. So there we are. I've got to get a bus shortly, but not for like half an hour or so. I got a little job to do as well that I didn't quite manage to do in the house because I got a bit short of time. But I have got a urine sample empty bottle in my bag waiting to be filled up. I'm thinking now would be a good opportunity to do that in the station loos. Lovely, I know just what you want. Yeah, I should have done it at home really, but I cut it a bit fine. I got a bit, yeah, distracted or something. I was hanging laundry out, that's what I was doing. I thought, oh, if I just get this laundry out now, it'll have had a good few hours drying by the time I get it back. So that's why I didn't manage that. Anyway, I'll finish my coffee up first and then I'll do it. Luckily I've got some time, so I'll probably get bashful bladder now. I don't really need to go. Oh, let's just go and get it done. Oh look, we got a freight train going past, snaking its way along past the platform. I can't see what's in there. There's an engine coming along behind it as well. Do you think it's nudging it or no? I don't think it's nudging it. I think it's just being dragged. And then maybe when it goes the other way, the driver will go in that end. That must be what that is. I would have thought they would have decoupled that though. Somebody will probably tell me why there's an engine at both ends. Ah, maybe they're anticipating needing to go round into reverse when there isn't an opportunity to attach another one on at the other end. That might be what it is. That's obvious actually, thinking about it. Right, wish me luck. I'm going to go in the loo, see if I can achieve my mission. Welcome to the Argh. Croeso i'r Argh. I'm walking up a very steep hill to the bus stop. Bus stops opposite the Rose and Crown. Apparently I did this once running with a heavy bag. Oh my gosh. Oh my, I thought I was actually gonna pass out. I ran, the train had been late. For some reason I didn't have Izzy with me. My parents must have met me at the hospital with her or something, or unless it was one of my appointments and that I had some sort of babysitter. I can't remember. I ran from the train over the pedestrian bridge, down the other side, all the way up this hill with a really heavy rucksack, like probably an overnight bag, I don't know. There was a lot of weight in it. And I had big, heavy, thumpy boots on as well. It was before I discovered the, you know, the more springier footwear. And I got on the bus, I literally fell onto the bus. And I thought I was going to have a funny turn when I got on it. Oh my good gosh. And this was probably when I was still seriously sleep deprived every single day when Izzy wasn't sleeping through. I think she was probably quite young. She started sleeping through about the age of 5 and she was up multiple times per night. Like, it was a big thing when she'd do 4 hours in one go. I remember that improved my situation quite a lot. I was like a walking zombie. Oh, anyway, we're here and we're early. But better than being late, better than having to run. Good to see my appointment's not in that hospital, isn't it? That would have made life a bit easier. I don't think they do urology appointments in there, not that I know of. Anyway, I achieved my mission. Not without its complications. I tell you what, it's more easier for a man, I would have imagined. Not that I've ever witnessed a man giving a urine sample. Yeah, you've got to see what you're doing really. Well, ideally, I don't know, maybe you could develop a technique where you do it by feel, but that would involve weeing all over your hands. So you're on the toilet, say, right, for the benefit of those that don't know, males probably, you have to sort of cock one leg up to one side, which kind of involves being a little bit diagonal, and then you're trying to catch it, but of course you're diagonal, so what does the wee want to do? Does it want to squirt out in a nice convenient direction? No, it wants to follow the contour of your body along. So, you know, it's like water running along a beach or something rather than coming out of a tap. So you're trying to like anyway, I got about half of a sample's worth. The rest was just going everywhere. And of course it tries to go under the toilet seat, the underside of the toilet seat, because it goes along your leg and your thigh, and then along the underside of the toilet seat, because by this point it's got no momentum and it's just clinging to surfaces. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I know that's a bit TMI, but you know, it's useful to know these things, I think. Perhaps. Anyway, right, I've got about 10 minutes to wait for this bus, so speak to you later. There goes the one for the other direction. I think it's the 404 I want. You can see the mountains over there, look, or hills, whatever they are. We're coming through Llantrisant now. It's a very overcast day, and in fact we've had quite a lot of mist as we've been coming through. It's not quite as bad now. It's a narrow street, isn't it? All the bin bags are out, must be bin collecting day today. Well, I'm here, been on the bus, there it goes, bye bye bus. Got in early actually. I think I've got about, I think I've got 20 minutes actually. No, actually I might have half an hour. I better check my appointment time. I need to have breakfast anyway, but I brought some with me to have. I actually went shopping in Tesco's last night. I didn't film yesterday. And I went and did my first empty nester shop. And yeah, it was quite weird. Like I was like not even going down the bakery aisle and things like that, you know, and like there's just lots of things I just wasn't buying anymore. For now anyway, till she comes back at Christmas, of course. Right, where's the main entrance? I think it's in here. I haven't been here for ages. I used to come here all the time with my daughter because she used to have her eczema appointments here, and she had quite a few sort of fairly lengthy stays of maybe up to 10 days at a time when her skin was infected. Before I took her out of school, ever since I took her out of school, I was able to manage it a lot better, and she was never hospitalised with eczema since. Although she did have a stay in Bristol Children's Hospital with something different, which was kidney related. Went in the wrong entrance. Outpatients is back that way apparently. Good job I'm early. There's another Ponty bus pulled up there. That's an Edwards though. I think mine was a stagecoach. I hope it was. Yeah, probably. There's a 404. I've got a feeling there's like an incompatibility with tickets. If you go with one provider, I think you've got to go back with the same one, unless that's changed. Which is a pain because it reduces the options of buses to get back. There might be one due, but you can't get on it and use your ticket because it's the wrong service provider. I think the London Metro used to be like that. The London Underground used to be like that once upon a time before they unified the whole lot. Used to be all different independent providers on different lines. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Heart-shaped thing. I bet kids would like to run through that tunnel. Right, this is the one now. Okay, I'm done. I'm out already. It's pretty early. I'm not quite sure what time it is, but I'm going to go and park myself up on that bus stop over there and see where we're at with things. That one's going to Cardiff, that is, the 122. Now, why isn't my bus number written on there? Is there another bus stop further up or something? And if not, why not? It just makes sense to have it the same one. I think maybe I see another... Is there another bus stop? No, I don't think so. Oh, right, I'm confused. I'm going to go on Google. Yes, it is on here. It is the 404. Don't know why it wasn't on the sign. Well, according to the timetable, I've missed one by 3 minutes, but I don't know if I have. The one I came on was running a little bit late, and they're usually more likely to be late than early, so we'll see about that. But I'll go on Google now, see if there's any others. I don't really want to be here for, I think it was like 50 minutes or something. Yeah, almost now, 11:48 the next one. Let's see where the others go. Well, actually I got the bus on the other side. This is the 100 to Pontypridd, and it's a stagecoach bus, and apparently the 404 was an Edwards, so I've been told. And so there's that incompatibility issue with the tickets, unfortunately, but anyway, I didn't want to wait an hour, so I got on this one. And so far there's only me and one other person on it. I'm going to do some Duolingo. I was doing some in the waiting room actually, making some progress on my Portuguese. Okay, I've just noticed the the actual branding on this bus. This is the Edwards, and I came on a stagecoach. Okay, so now I know. It's written on the back window in big letters, but I don't want to film it because there's a man sitting there. But yeah, this is the Edwards. What am I like? I'm sure we just came past this in a big loop. Recognise that blue. Yeah, recognise that as well. Oh, we're going up here now then. Up the hill. I'm getting a little bit travel sick from my Duolingo, unfortunately. I'm planning to do a little bit of shopping in Pontypridd because my dad's birthday's coming up and I want to buy him a present. It's a big craggy rock face there. Look, the bus driver's listening to the Beach Boys at the moment. It's on the radio. I've had the Beatles as well. There's an apple tree there actually, full of apples, but probably too high for people to reach, I think. Apparently that's called Codger's Corner there, according to the signpost. Oh, blimey, look at that weather forecast. I just suddenly remembered the due a storm and I thought I'd check. We're here at the moment now. That looks like Beddau to me, but I've heard lots of people calling it Bather. How would you pronounce that? Bather or Beddau? Anyway, look, stormies. Just see if we get impacted wherever we end up. Just starting to get a few little rain spots on the window now. Well, I've just hopped off the bus, just sort of between Treforest and Pontypridd. I want to go to Sainsbury's actually. I need to buy my dad a birthday present. I think I mentioned that, didn't I? And I think this is quite a good place to walk to it from. I'm not sure. Maybe I should have gone a little further along. Oh, there's a cute little coffee shop there. It's not raining yet, but there's definitely rain in the air, so I'm on my waterproof camera actually. Mind you, some of the moisture might have been from that spraying that was going on there, but a bit of car cleaning going on. Wind's picking up a bit. You can see the willow branches thrashing around a little bit there. Well, maybe thrashing is a bit of an exaggeration. Gotta try and make these vlogs dramatic, you know. No, it is raining. It is starting now. Yeah, maybe I'll cross over the other side of the road. Because look, shelter from the trees over there. Let's do it. Look at all these autumn leaves. Wowee. It definitely feels like autumn now as he started at uni. Feels like, you know, that fresh autumnal, new fresh start when the weather goes cold. They've got a bit of a sale on in Sainsbury's here, look. £2.13 for plates, £2.49 for mugs. Not really my cup of tea, mind. I bought one of those for £3 last time I was in here. Made a very nice pie in it. Oh, look at that lunchbox, that's handy, isn't it? With the 3 different compartments. A bento lunchbox, I must resist. Oh, but it looks so good. Oh, this is where I get got, you know. I've overcome it. I've exercised willpower. I have plenty of Tupperware. I don't need one with 3 separate compartments. I could just take 3 little boxes. Do you know, I absolutely love candles. I love the feel of them in my hands. I love the look of the bright colours and the smell of the scents, but I think they leave a bit of a sooty residue, you know. And I think my flute was getting tarnished from having a candle in the practice room burning, so I don't have it anymore. And I miss it, but I also don't want to burn my house down. I love my house. I value it a lot. Oh, they've got the chocolate Santas in. Look, I wonder if I'll ever be able to look a chocolate Santa in the face and not remember sitting noshing them with my daughter on Christmas Eve. I'm getting hungry now, and being in a supermarket full of food is not helping. I have got my dad one of the presents that I want to get him. So I'm not going to show you what it is because I want it to be a surprise and he watches the vlogs. I got Dad's presents, well, 2 of them, and a meal deal for me. I was so tempted to go to the cafe and have a little light lunch for 1 and a coffee, but there was a very long queue and I think I need to get home really on the train, so I grabbed a £3.50 meal deal. I'll show you what I got in a minute. I'm gonna have to start tucking into it because I'm starving. Okay, got a train in 12 minutes. I'm gonna eat and walk at the same time. Cheese and onion sandwich, couldn't resist it. I know I shouldn't have onions really, give me a tummy ache. But I'm gonna be at home alone tonight, so it doesn't matter. It's not like, you know, being in a room full of people with trapped wind. Gosh, I don't normally cut it this fine. I ran the last little bit, but actually it was pulling up, but it's not leaving for another 2 minutes. But I had a bit of a panic and yes, got a bit of a jog on. Here are the bits of my meal deal. It was £3.50 for everything. So that sandwich, which I yommed whilst walking along. This tropical fruit salad. I think I'll have to eat it with my fingers. Didn't think of that. And this, I'm trying to not have so much rubbish because I had a bit of a rubbishy diet while I was away for much of the time. And just like that, doors shut and we're off. How many calories do you think is in a Blue Machine Naked Super Smoothie? 150. I'm going to edit for the rest of the journey. It's about about 1:30 now. I've just got in. I've missed the rain, really. It was drizzling and I had my umbrella up, but it hasn't really started torrentially downpouring yet. Good, I've got that out of the way, the hospital appointment, and my dad's present is bought. I got some editing done while I was out as well. Got some language learning done, but I'm actually quite tired. So I'm going to have a little lie down, I think. Maybe just chill out, watch some vids, or maybe even have a nap. Then I need to really seriously get to work on some music prep work for this coming weekend, which I haven't been able to get to until today. So that's going to take up some hours this afternoon. How did the thing go? Well, they seem to think that basically when I was put on the list for urology, it was before I had all my treatment plan put in place by the GP to control the urine infections, and that's working fine. So really, by the time I got to this appointment, it was kind of all sorted in a way, although they haven't necessarily identified the cause. They think it's to do with the flora, you know, like we get bacteria all over us, our skin, and we get good bacteria as well as bad. So if we don't get the right balance of good bacteria, that can make us more susceptible to getting little infections, things like that, including down there. He said at all different times of life, you can have different sort of principal causes of these things. But anyway, he has decided he's going to do a flow test on me, so I've got to have an appointment booked in for that. I suppose I'm going to have to wee in a kind of clinical situation. I don't know what it involves, but I'll tell you when I find out. Presumably I'll have some privacy to do it. That's going to be a bit awkward, isn't it? Of all the times I bet I won't be able to go there, and I'll be like, oh, this is embarrassing. He's just trying to work out if I fully empty my bladder when I go. I don't think I do, right? Because there's been occasions, and I haven't had this for years and years, but there have been occasions in my life when I've had a really, really bad cough. Like the last time I had a really bad cough, I didn't even have it with COVID, like it was years. It was in my old house. That's how long ago it was. And there were occasions where I would cough unexpectedly and I'd, you know, have a little urine leakage, and this doesn't normally bother me in normal life. This is the only times it happens, as if I've got a really bad cough, and literally they're every 5 years or something like that. But anyway, I was thinking, right, I'm going to get one up on this cough. I'm going to go and have a really big pee now so nothing can leak out. And I sat on the loo, peed, finished, coughed, whoosh, another load came out. So I am wondering if this is normal or not. Anyway, I told him about it and he said, all right, well, we will do you a flow test. So anyway, that's the next thing on the cards. Hello, this is me at 5 something in the morning. So this is what happened. I went upstairs. I thought, do you know what? I'm exhausted. I need to go for a nap. And so I went to bed and then as I was lying there, I fell asleep, but I kept waking up feeling iller and iller and iller. And then in a couple of hours I got up. I thought, blimey, I really don't feel very well. And then I thought, well, I can't really do much. So I sort of lounged around and watched videos and drank tea. And then I thought, well, I better edit the vlog. So I edited the vlog. It took me up to about, I don't know, 10 PM, half 10 at night, something like that. And thought I'd go to bed. And, well, I'm awake now, 5:45. I've just been waking up all the way through the night feeling really ill. And I got so much to learn for this gig tomorrow night, and I don't feel well enough to do it. And if it's COVID, I definitely can't do it because, you know, people in the vulnerable category in any way, it's just a very crowded room. And I'm supposed to have a gig the next night as well. So I think I'm going to have to do a COVID test, to be honest with you. Excuse me. And I'm feeling very cold. Oh, I've done the thing. Right, 4 drips. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm really hoping it's not COVID, so there's a chance I get better and can do these 2 gigs. But I got so much learning to do today, and I just don't feel well enough to do it at all. They quite often look like they've got a line at first, but it's just like a tide mark, isn't it? I don't know. Well, it looks like it might be alright, actually. It's not come through yet. Oh, maybe it's not COVID. Maybe there's a chance. I'll come back and look at it in a bit, because you are supposed to give it 20 minutes, though in my experience it comes up straight away if you've got it. I feel like I got COVID though. Oh dear. Oh, that's looking promising, isn't it? We'll come back and look in a bit. Moments later, we're getting a faint line. It's materialising before my very eyes. I don't know if you can see it, because it is so faint at the moment. I think... I can see my weekend's work going out the window as the line appears, becomes stronger. The possibility of me working this weekend becomes fainter. I mean, I know legally you can just go do it, but we've agreed in our band we're not going to infect each other. Oh, there's definitely a line coming. It is faint, but... Oh... I was in the hospital earlier. Well, yesterday now. I actually tested before I went as well. Because, you know, going to hospital and all that, and it was definitely negative. It's coming out. I don't know if it'll be coming out on camera because it really is so very faint. But it's there, definitely. Oh, well, it's a bit early for telling people yet. I'll give it, might be up at, he might be up at 6:30 or 7. Oh, he's not going to be happy. He's going to have to do that gig without me. All those hours of learning as well, over weeks. Oh well, there we are, never mind. It is what it is. They'll be fine. There's loads of them. I don't think anyone else is going to learn all the backing vocals now with 1 day's notice. Do you know what? I probably filmed quite a bit already for this video, I don't know. But anyway, I didn't finish it yesterday, so I'm gonna finish it now. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like. Oh, you're probably all saying, oh, hope you feel better and stuff. I've got a bit of a time lag at the moment because of when I went away. I had to, over the 2 weeks leading up to it, film extra and get them out in advance. So I am quite a few days behind. So what day is it today? It's Thursday morning at like 6 o'clock in the morning, Thursday morning. So by the time you're seeing this, it's probably Sunday night, and I'm feeling a lot better by then. So, but thank you in advance if you will do your lovely kind thing that you do and wish me better. I probably will be better by then, who knows. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Please give it a like if you liked it, subscribe to watch more videos from me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.